Ride1Up Prodigy XR review. The Ride1Up Prodigy has some impressive features for the price. The motor is Class 3, and it includes quality parts such as bearings, bottom brackets, and handlebars. Its weight can be a struggle for some people, but if you're not too bothered about that, then it's a hard bike to beat. There's a new wheel type, one that includes an integrated rear fender, which is great if you're hauling up to 40 pounds. There are two lights available on the bike that don't require any extra power. They're both powered off the bike's battery and they do get pretty bright, but they can also come across as not having enough light power. Commuters just keep getting more and more creative these days. We're seeing electric bikes with kickstands, water bottle cage bosses, and bells. Then there's the hardware that the bike is kitted out with. Ride1Up has opted for Tektro hydraulic brakes with 180mm discs. The calipers have dual pistons, helping make adjustments to the brakes easier. The Camelback podium features a 9-speed Shimano Alivio transmission with full electrical management. The front derailleur and shift sensor are integrated into the upshifts, which makes commuting and personal transportation easy. This convenient bicycle is packed with a lot of features. The bike weighs 56.6 pounds, which is heavier than other bikes in this price range, but it also has traits associated with a mid-drive motor among its many components. Taking the battery out of your pedal bicycle is easy, but there are other steps involved. There are a few other concerns too, though. Charging is simple, but you'll have to be careful while doing this with the use of a bag or something that can protect the device when charging. The Ride1Up Prodigy is a powerful electric bike that looks amazing when it's out on the road. You can find a lot of mid-drive e-bikes that come close to this price, but the Bros TF motor on the Prodigy is more than up to the task of. This bike has a slightly slower top speed than its bare minimum speed sport mode, but it's still very capable at climbing. The more gears you can set the bike to, the better for battery life. As you get faster, your body has to adjust to the leaner position on the bike. It won't be as easy as it was before, but you'll find that going at a faster speed makes you a lot more comfortable and aware of how everything feels. You're right, this is a bike that you definitely want to raise up slightly with sharp bumps. You may not have the longest range, but the Ride1Up Prodigy is still a viable option. It has plenty of power in that 500 Wh battery, but Prodigy really takes it to another level with its e-bike. Almost 27 miles on it and didn't break a sweat. It features Sport and Turbo modes so you can ride at your maximum comfort while still making time. Near the end of the ride, we noticed that our range still wasn't low enough to finish up. However, as we continued winding around the neighborhood and it just wouldn't give out, it proved to be quite conservative with its estimates in order to avoid finishing a ride dead. In our testing, the battery performs similarly to its quoted range with a consistent performance. Its estimate of 30 to 50 miles rings true. But the riders who are riding in high assist levels would likely be able to pack more range into their bikes than the lightest ones and carry more weight too.